Hello everyone, Miss B back again this afternoon with another video. I've been trying all day to get a couple of videos done and I was having some problems with my laptop, so I'm going to do a little different. This is Rone and Piarry, and it says Piarry doesn't believe him. So I'm not sure what the belief is she did. There were two other skits where she bought him a spa day, which he kind of took it, but he really was still like, girl, you didn't listen to me yesterday. And then the other one was he was talking about her ambitions, and she said she likes fashion. I don't know that I remember ever seeing her be really fashionable, but that's neither here nor there, not my problem. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this and see what this non trust is all about. We can't have this one going down here this quick. Woo!
Oh.
Aw,
Yeah.
you're so cute.
Uh,
See, I would draw that.
you would?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
You're so
Man,
cute.
you know what? One of my favorite artists, actually my favorite artist, and it's gonna be typical Black American art, but Ernie Barnes.
Really?
Yup. I know every auntie or uncle or your pastor had that painted in their church or house, but I
That's
just really
surprising.
like.
Well, he used to be a football player.
Yeah. He did. He was.
You ain't know that.
Yes, I did. That's why he one of my favorites. Cause I was looking up former athletes turned artists. No matter like it could be music, it could be actors, painters,
Yeah.
whatever. But I was looking them up when I was getting myself, like when I was getting to the business myself.
Uh-huh.
And when I found that out, I was like, oh my god, like my family used to have all types of paintings. And he did my favorite album cover.
Somebody's blowing him up.
Ignore the call.
That's cool.
Oh, that's a call.
I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
I'll talk to them later. Yeah.
You know how that look, right?
However,
You just keep ignoring your phone calls. Somebody's been calling you all day.
I'm enjoying my time with you.
Okay.
I'll call them back later. It's business. We're all right.
Okay, so she thinks
What?
it's a woman.
What has happened in your past relationship?
She been cheated on.
I mean, not to harp on my past or whatever, but I mean, yeah, I've had some pretty deceiving relationships. Men promising me the world, saying this, doing that, lying, cheating, like you name it. I've experienced it. So, there are some things that give me flashbacks that can cause a little trigger for me, like you ignoring your phone calls.
Yeah.
Your phone's blowing up, you're not answering.
Mhm.
So, if there's anything going on, I just don't want to play those games.
Nah, I get that. And thank you for telling me all that. Just because I want to understand you better. Because I noticed that there's been a couple of times like you questioned me on some things, and I get it. We still early in this phase, but
You're in the discovery phase.
I'm not here to make any empty promises, and I don't even make promises. I'm just somebody who I'm not gonna speak until I can keep my word. You know what I mean? And so what I say, I stand on. But I guess I'll say this is like I've been hurt too. You know,
Yeah.
my heart's been broken multiple times, and I'm not gonna punish you for the past actions of my ex-girlfriends, and I just want that reciprocated in that same respect. I want to treat this as a fresh situation because we can't go forward if we let things in the past affect our present. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah, that's fair.
for me, I want to treat you as Piarry, and I want you to treat me as Rone, and like that's it. I don't want to treat you like anybody else I've known in the past, and I don't want you to give me no energy that belongs to somebody else.
Okay, so they're trying to establish this stuff, but that still is kind of it's suspicious that you keep just like stopping, you're ignoring the phone calls or you just rejecting them and stuff. Yeah, because who is it? And why are you like, oh, well, I'll talk to them later? So who is it that you're talking to later? Because you could send a quick text like, hey, busy, I'll talk to you later, or whatever. Don't have the person calling you back to back. Because usually when they're calling you back to back, it's because it's either something's wrong or you're ignoring their calls and you don't normally ignore their calls. So it's usually something up. And usually if it's a man, there's a woman on the other end of that phone that is ignored, that you're ignoring, and she's like, I'm gonna keep calling you till you pick up. But he claims it's not, so we'll see.
So
I'll work on that. I apologize. Just that it just was a trigger, and it's
Don't
hard for me to control
apologize,
it. But I
Piarry.
definitely will work on me so that I can be a better me for you.
Don't
And
apologize, Piarry, but
yeah, so
I
and
appreciate that.
don't work on you to be a better you for him. Work on you to be a better you for you. So what that means is that you still are carrying a lot of those, you're still carrying a lot of that baggage that you had in the past. You need to unpack all your bags first before you get into another relationship, because eventually that those things are going to come back up. They're going to keep coming back up, and you can't unpack them with him. You're going to have to unpack them first and then get with him. So already we know that this relationship is not going anywhere because she hasn't unpacked her baggage yet. You got to get rid of those bags before you go anywhere, because it's not going to work, even though he wants it to work. And it seems like maybe he didn't unpack all of his either. So, two people with unpacked baggage is a disaster. Text me. I know. We all know that.
if you do need to take a business call, like I'll go step aside if
It's,
you need
it's
to.
my me time. They know what it is. It's my me time. So we will do that later on.
I definitely want to support. I thank you. I definitely want to support you and make sure that you're accomplishing work. I don't want to be a distraction ever to you. So that's all.
She's so accommodating. She is so accommodating. She's too accommodating, but that's how some people are. She's very accommodating. You can go ahead and take your business call. You can do this, you can do that. But yeah, she's very accommodating. But yeah, baby, PR, you got to pack those bags. So that's probably why she was like, she kept insisting on trying to do these things for him, because in her past, there was something where some other man wanted her to do those type things for him. And either she didn't or she did. And, they kind of went wrong. So that's why she was trying to buy him gifts, and she probably did that in lot in her past, and I'm sure it went wrong, because she was probably giving people gifts and they weren't appreciative, or they'd be cheating on her and stuff. So yeah, we'll find out a lot about more about Piari and her story as time goes on with this relationship with Rome. But anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by. Remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you all have a nice day.